Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Fatma Salim. Today I will be talking about UTI, urinary tract infections. Urinary tract infection is caused by bacteria, and there are different ways of how these bacteria get in our body to the urinary tract and cause the infection. Well, women are the mostly affected ones in the sense that women have a shorter urethra. Urethra is the pipe from the bladder to the pipe that takes urine from the bladder to outside the body. It's called urethra. So in female or in women, it is shorter compared to men. Being shorter, it means that it is very easy for it to carry infection to the bladder, to the ureter, and to the kidney. Ureter is the pipe that takes urine from the kidneys to the bladder. Ureter is the pipe that takes urine from the kidneys to the bladder, and urethra, it is the pipe that takes urine from the bladder, urinary bladder, to outside the body. I hope we're clear on that. Anyways, urethra in female is shorter, like I said, so it causes it makes it more easier for women to catch this infection than men, and there are different reasons as to why women are more affected compared to men. For instance, some bath pills cause urinary infection. For instance, there are some family planning system coils or diaphragms that as well make the women more prone to these infections than men. As well, sexual activities, they help like push the bacteria to the bladder and cause urinary tract infection. At the same time, when men use condoms which are not lubricated, so to say, or yeah, if they are not lubricated, so they cause an irritation to the vagina. This irritation changes the pH, so which makes it more prone for bacteria to multiply, more easier for bacteria to multiply and cause this infection. And there are some common symptoms or common causes that make both men and women prone to these infections, including diabetes. I spoke about diabetes in my previous video, so I'm not going to repeat it. I hope it is clear when I say that diabetes as well makes someone being prone to these infections than if one was not diabetic. At the same time, not drinking enough fluids causes that. At the same time, like when someone holds urine for a longer time intentionally, one has to go but is not going for one reason or the other, they're holding the urine and all that, so that as well helps in causing these infections in the urinary tract. At the same time, hormonal changes, hormonal imbalance, and all that. Anyways, to answer your questions, whether this infection can be transmitted from one person to the other, like from men to women, from women to men through sexual intercourse and all that. No, it cannot. It cannot be caused by sexual intercourse or through sexual intercourse, in the sense that it is caused by bacteria. So one, as an individual, depending on your immunity, depending on your hygiene and all that, depending on different factors, you get to have this infection, and cannot be transmitted from men to women or from two people through sexual intercourse. No, it does not. Well, I hope I am clear through that. There are different complications for urinary tract infection. For instance, pelvic inflammatory diseases, kidney issues, and all that. There are a lot of issues complications caused by urinary tract infection. So one has to be very careful and not to make themselves prone to these infections and all that. What causes these urinary infections are bacteria, which are naturally in our body. That's how we are created as humans, and these bacteria help us a lot in our health, yeah, they help prevent infections and all that, yeah. So we create circumstances for them to multiply more than normal or more than we need. For that purpose, they end up causing an infection in our body. Or sometimes we ingest these bacteria through like uncleaned fruits or food, not well cooked food and all that. These bacteria, they tend, to survive longer outside our body, and they go and attach themselves to some food substances and all that. So for those people who do not like to wash their fruits before they eat them, who do not like to wash their hands and all that, so when they eat, then they eat these bacteria, and when they go into the tummy, they cause issues and they spread to the bladder and all that and all that, and then you get to have urinary tract infection, which complicates one's life later on. Anyways, I hope I am clear on that. If you have any questions, please put them on the comment section. As well, subscribe, share widely. Thank you so much.